What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Join me with the Vauxhall Corsa C. Something a bit different this video. So it is a tutorial in effect, but it's more of a bit of a vlog of my own problem. Dead common problem on these Corsas, the washer jets go. So it's not the jets themselves, or sometimes they can block up, but a lot of the time the pump itself goes, or it could be a wiring thing, a fuse, I'm not sure. That's what we're going to find out today. So the first thing we're going to do is have a look at where the washer jet pump is, source the power supply to it, check there is a power supply to it, and the button itself is working. When you pull on the lever, it's actually activating it. Then see if the pump's broke, and just see if we can suss out why it's not working, as this car's due an MOT, and it is an MOT failure as you can't clean your windows properly. So let's have a look at it, see if we can suss that out. Right, so we just jumped inside for a quick test. So I'm going to put the ignition on. Copyright. We'll do the wipers, and that's pull all the way back for the jets. I don't know if you can hear, or not hear should I say, on the video, but it's not doing anything. There's no noise. It's not even like when you run out of fluid and you can hear the motor trying to drag it through and it's not there. There's no noise of the motor or anything. Same for the back jets. Nothing, just the noise of the actual windscreen wipers. Shut them up. Yeah, so it sounds like there's either a fuse problem or relay, and there's no power getting to the washer pump itself, or the washer pump's faulty. So I've not got a volt tester, so I thought the best thing to do is to pull the wires out the washer pump itself, and then I'm going to get a little 12 volt bulb, another car bulb basically, connect them to the bulb, and I've got Lisa in here and get her to do the washer jets on the stalk here. And if it's sending power, if there's power getting through the wires to where the pump is, it'll light the bulb up basically. That's the theory. If it doesn't light the bulb up, then there's power not getting to the pump, which probably means the pump's alright and it's a fuse relay wiring issue. Or if the bulb lights up, then it's most likely an old pump and it's worn out and broke. It should just be a case of changing the pump. So for those of you who don't know, I'm going to show you now where the washer pump is. Right, I've opened the bonnet up, and if you go to where your washer fluid tank is and sort of stick your head right over the back of it, straight away you will see this little plastic thing here with two pipes coming off it, and sort of this is the electrical connection for it, and this is the washer pump. Sort of connects directly to the bottom of the tank, so as the fluid comes out straight into the pump, and that can then feed fluid through this pipe on the left. Sorry about the bad light. Through the pipe on the left up towards the back washer jet, and then this pipe here, you can see it comes right up here and then through to feed these two jets. So what I'm going to try and do is disconnect the wires here. I have to pull these wires out or splice them or something, connect them to a bulb. It's a bit of a rough way of doing it, this, but it will work. It'll show me if there's power getting to it. It'll be a lot easier just to get a volt tester if you can, if you've got this problem yourself. It seems to be quite a common problem, this and the wiper motors themselves on these Corsas and the little combo vans. So hopefully we can get it sorted and show you guys how in the process. Right, so I'll show you quickly how to sort of get to all this. The first thing you're going to notice on the back of the bottle is there's a silver clip here on the top of the sort of black plastic kit with these two wires going into it. So get your little flathead screwdriver behind the silver clip on the flat bit here and flick it out, it'll ping off, but so try not to lose it. Maybe grip it with a pair of pliers as well. Mine's disappeared down there somewhere, but I'll find it. And then your wires will simply pull out from this connection here. You can see it looks a little bit corroded inside there, but not too bad, not enough to stop it from working. And then, if you need better access to the actual pump and stuff, this whole sort of washer box just pulls up like this, so you can get to the pump itself properly. This is the pump assembly. So if we do have to change this, I'll be doing another video showing you guys how to remove it all and swap it for a new one. But this one's just to sort of find the problem and diagnose it. As you can see, it's a bit corroded on the top. But I'm not sure, I'm not convinced it would stop it actually working. So maybe it is a wiring problem or a fuse or something. Right guys, so to test if we've got power going to the pump, I'm going to go into use a side light off an E39 5 series BM. So as you can see here, I've spliced some wires and put them straight into the terminals. Obviously check which is positive and negative, and then we'll connect them up to these here. I'll just touch them on, and then when we pull the windscreen wiper or the washer lever that squirts the jets, it should light this bulb up if we're getting power through. I have checked the fuse. I'm just going to quickly show you guys that. So it's in this fuse box here, and it's, if you look at the box like this from the side, from the wing, go all the way over to the right where there's quite a few together here. It's the end one, and it's the third one down, marked an 11 amp. It's fuse number 15 on the board. On the back of this there's a diagram. I'll show you that in case you've not got it on yours. You can see that properly for the video. It's fuse number 15, which is that one. So I've checked that out, that's all good. It does mention about a relay, but I don't know if that's for different models, because it says it's relay number 12, which is blank on this. So I'm pretty confident that there will be power getting through, and it is the pump itself that's broke. So I'm going to put the camera down, wire these up to this light, and hopefully we get a light on when we try it, which proves my point. And it's a good cheap test too if you've not got a voltmeter or anything. You know, it's something you can just sort of DIY together yourself to test it. Alright, we're finally getting somewhere. So after a couple of attempts with the wires, it didn't go well, and I kept thinking I was blowing a fuse. So I checked that again and it was fine. So then they ended up sort of tacking the plastic around the bottom of the bulb so the prongs can go directly into that. That's obviously the wire that goes onto the top of the washer pump. Little bulb in that. So we go around into the car. Ignition all the way on, and we get that bulb on the camera. When we pull, the wiper just hit me. So when we pull the lever for the washer, the light comes on, which shows that we're getting power through. I'm just going to be pulling that, which is turning the light on and off. Obviously the windscreen wipers are going like they normally do when the water comes out. So we know now we're getting power all the way to that connection, which then goes onto the pump. Therefore it must be the pump that's broke. Dead easy test there, and this will work on a lot of electrical components. As long as you get a 12 volt bulb and somehow wire it up to the connector, you can test if it's the actual motor or sensor or whatever it may be that's faulty. Like in this case, we know now it's this pump, because there's power going to this. The only other thing connection now is that straight to the pump, so it must be the pump that is faulty. Which is good to know. I would have rather it been a fuse, like a bit cheaper, but we know now. We've diagnosed the problem. I think you can guess what the next video is on this car, although no, that's a lie. The rocker cover been spewing out a lot of oil recently, so the next video on this car will be fitting the new rocker cover I've just bought today, and then we'll get the new pump in the meantime and fit the new washer pump to this. So guys, I hope you found this video useful. Diagnosing a faulty washer pump, find out if it's the pump itself or a fuse or bad wiring. But that's about it for today. Another quick tutorial from One Life Cars. If you found it useful, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel and you like car content, you like learning a bit about them, hit the subscribe button and join the club. Until next time guys, peace.